Hey everybody, my name is Shauna and welcome to my Shauna Moana channel. Today is Tuesday, you know what that means. Tuesdays and Fridays are my going days. I am so excited because I finally get to talk about my trip to Toronto. I want to do a little review on that, and I have some stuff that I want to show you guys at the same time, so I have no idea what to call this video because some of the stuff that I bought are from Toronto. And guys, it was just incredible. It was literally the best trip ever. I stayed in Toronto for 2 days and 1 night. I know that is such a short time, but it was absolutely perfect. I got some hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. This is the, oh my god, I dropped one. I have the Sunshine and Lemons. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just going to put that to the side. This is the Orange plus Clove. You guys can't see that because it's like grayish. And Cactus Blossom. And the Snowy Peach Berry. I just got those four, but of course I had to spend a little extra money. And I got this from Toronto. This is the ugly Christmas sweater because I can't afford an actual Christmas sweater. They're expensive, guys, and you know, when you live on disability, you don't really get that much money. This scent is the Strawberry Snowflakes, of course. So, ugly Christmas sweater. One day I am going to have to get a real ugly Christmas sweater for myself, but they are so expensive. And these are so much cheaper. This is the Rosemary plus Mint, and it's like a bubble tea, I think. I don't know. They had a coffee one, and I didn't get it, and I'm kind of sad because those are like the only hand sanitizers that I got. And of course, this is the Black Cherry Merlot, if that's how you pronounce it. And look at this. Look how cute this little bag is. I love the chain because it's like this cool rubbery texture and it's colorful. I love this one. This one's my most favorite actually. And I can put any hand sanitizer inside it. This is all from Bath and Body Works, so that's all my hand sanitizer that I bought from either my town Windsor, my town Toronto. Well, Toronto is like my city. It's my second home. I got most of the hand sanitizers from there. And of course, I was talking to one of the ladies who's helping me with my presentations where like I share my story about what it's like to live with fetal alcohol syndrome. I almost lost the notebook that I use for my presentations. I was so close to losing it one day because I forgot it in one of the bathrooms at the university. And she told me, she's like, in case if you do lose your work, why don't you make like an extra copy, buy a notebook or something? So I did. I took her advice and I bought a Hello Kitty notebook with a matching Hello Kitty pen. And honestly, I got these things from Toronto, and it was actually not that expensive. Both of these together were at least $10, $11. And normally if you get a notebook kind of like this, you're looking at almost $20, depending what kind of notebook it is. And it's from the store called Miniso. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but if you ever go to Toronto, yeah. I'm so excited. I love Toronto, guys. Like, I went to dinner at this place called Imperial Pub. It sounds weird, but the food is tasty. And what else? I went to this place for breakfast called Egg Smart. And both places, like, the food was fantastic. I miss Toronto so much because when I went to the hotel room, there were like sirens everywhere. Like all the time, there's going to be police cars or fire trucks or ambulances. And it's noisy. And then I come back to Windsor and I'm trying to go to bed and it's all quiet. I'm like, okay. I love Toronto so much. I miss Toronto. It's too bad that oh my god. I'm not wearing the hoodie. I'm not wearing my Toronto hoodie. That would have been perfect for today's video, but at least I showed you guys some stuff. I still have some more stuff that I have to show you. I got this squishy, actually no, I can't show you guys this yet. So, I was at the mall, and I'm trying to look for a book on fetal alcohol syndrome because that's the disability I was diagnosed with, and I cannot find any book on FAS. So, I'm looking through the books at Indigo, and I find this book, and it's close to FAS because it does talk about, on the back here it says, drawing on historical research and modern examples of women with high sensitivity, ADHD, autism, I cannot pronounce this word, and SPD, divergent mind explores hidden sensory worlds and gender bias, dispelling widely held misconceptions and proposing long overdue, much needed societal shifts, as well as offering answers for women who have a deep sense that they are different. The closest disability to fetal alcohol syndrome is autism, and I thought, okay, this book is kind of perfect. It's a divergent mind. I cannot wait to read this. I have not read it yet, so this is like the only book. Actually, there were like a few other books, but they were way too expensive out of my price range. What? Oh, I also bought this. It's like a snowball. It's like a sparkly snowball, stress ball, and I thought I was just going to show you guys that. And last but not least, I miss Toronto so much. I got those stuff from Windsor, but most of the stuff that I showed you guys, which I'm surprised, I went to Toronto for hand sanitizer, but they were so cute. Well, I got this one from Toronto. I got these two from Windsor, and yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I went to Valley Village on the weekend with my dad, and I'm looking at the scarves, and I see a scarf that says Arcade Fire, which is one of the like bands that my brother and I used to listen to. Arcade Fire is one of my favorite bands, and I think I got like a little thread or something from here in my mouth. I have to wash this still. Believe it or not, I still have to wash it, and you have to wash it in cold water. But this is an Arcade Fire scarf. You can see it says Arcade Fire, and you got a bunch of these cool designs. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if I want to try to show the whole thing. Like, maybe you'll get like a thumbnail. I don't know. This is the Arcade Fire scarf, and this is my most favorite thing out of everything that I showed you guys today. I got this from Valley Village. I did not get this in Toronto. I had such a good time, guys. Like, traveling alone with a disability. There is a video on Marketplace how a lot of people with disabilities, physical or not, they have such a hard time, and I can't really remember if I've ever had a hard time traveling alone, okay, just trying to get my sentence right. Because I have an invisible disability, it's an intellectual disability, you cannot see it. A lot of people assume that I'm articulate, or I don't know, they just make assumptions because they can't see my disability. And when I travel alone, I don't really have a tough time because I don't travel overseas. I don't take the plane. I take the train. And like I said, I think I said this before, the Via Rail staff are just so nice, and The only time I really travel is to Toronto. I don't go anywhere else in the world. And the staff, everybody's so nice, and I don't know, just I do feel sympathy for people who have had like trouble traveling with a disability, because not a lot of people know about disabilities, and I do have 3 presentations at the end of this month, 2 presentations in one day on November 30th, and then I do have a presentation on the 27th. And there is a program at the University of Windsor, that's where I'm going to be sharing my story. It's a disabilities program, and not a lot of people are in it. And like I hear so many stories about people with disabilities, physical and not, getting harassed, abused, like insulted just because they're missing a limb, or they're in a wheelchair, or because they're autistic, or anything like that, because disabilities are very like understudied, and maybe a lot of people aren't being exposed to being around people with disabilities, and they don't see that we're human too. So my brain doesn't work great, but I'm able to travel by myself because I watch videos and I look at the map of Toronto so I know where I'm going, and I stay in familiar areas. And when I do explore, I always look for the CN Tower in Toronto because I'm like, oh, okay, I know where to go. And yeah, just I don't know what else to say. I showed you guys my stuff. I did a little Toronto review. I have no idea what I'm going to call this video. It's going to be like a long one. I actually don't know how long I've been recording for. And Toronto was just amazing. I went to Trillium Park. I made a video there, which was kind of awkward. What else? I just went to like Starbucks, and I went to the Eaton Center and bought some hand sanitizer, but I didn't really do much other than that, because you need like a week in Toronto to do like everything. I think, I don't know. Oh, I miss it. I told my dad yesterday, I'm like, I miss Toronto because I miss looking up at the tall buildings, and when you come to Windsor, it's like, you can't really look at much. You can look at the sky, but I miss it. Like, a lot of people hate Toronto, but I love it. It was perfect. It was 100% perfect. Like, I loved it, and I hope to go again for another visit. I'm most likely not going to be staying overnight for a long time, and oh yeah, I am a little bit stuffy right now because it is that time of year. A lot of people are going to be getting sick with the common cold or flu. I got my flu shot, but you know, weather is changing like no tomorrow. You just never know what it's going to be like. Okay, that's all I have to say for today. Please continue to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, turn on the bell for notifications. My social media links will be down in the description box below, along with anything that I forgot to say. I'm so excited. Okay, I think I said it correctly, because sometimes I feel like I'm not saying it correctly, but I'm glad I'm able to record like this again. Okay, I'll see you guys next time, because anything can happen. Peace.